What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Don Illuminati, back with another video. So, you know, we all need to learn, especially the wicked. The last thing you want to play with in this world is the Most High. The second to the last thing that you want to play with in this world is the Most High's children. It's crazy because he will share his calamity with anybody who touches not just his anointed, but the ones that he called, the ones who are obedient, the ones who serve him. Okay? And it's crazy because a lot of times we got to sit back and we got to watch individuals, go through what they go through. And it's almost like even if they come begging to you, please, can you pray to your God? Can you pray to your Father to stop? It's like, dude, you can't beg me more than I was begging you to stop doing the things you were doing, right? The narcissistic patterns. Look, this is all kind of people that come up against you. Friends, family, relationships, wives, husbands, And the crazy part is, well, it's not crazy, but it's justified, okay? When he does what he does, you got to leave it in his hands. Because if you try to get in the way of the Lord's judgment, and it don't matter who you are, whether you're a child of God or not, you're going to partake in some of that calamity. It's like a hot stove meant for you not to touch right now. When he's judging his or what he got to do, that's his business. Once they committed the ultimate offense, whether they went up against him or his children, when he begins to judge them, you kind of got to stand back and watch the calamity happen. You understand? And what he does is he does it incrementally a lot of times. He might start off small. And then these people, they might think that the judgment is over, but it's not. It's not. So we're all being tested right now, okay? And I'm seeing how the Most High, he has his own way of getting gratification. But is it instant? He don't need instant gratification because time to him is not a factor. It's only a factor to us. That's why when we be like, man, why don't you hurry up and do this, that, and the third? He like, what you mean? It's already done. That's how he looking at it. Because time to him is nothing. It's to us. So we need to know that these things have been prejudged. You understand? So we're dealing with a lot right now. And people are going up against us. We have one job to do, though, before he judges his. Okay? We have to be obedient. Especially when you're being obedient. The Most High don't play about his that are being obedient. You feel me? But if you're not being obedient, but you want judgment, how are you expecting him to get you back if you ain't even doing what you supposed to be doing? Take it from me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Cause I was kind of hard-headed. All right. Let's just put it this way. I'm kind of a hard-headed character, which means he gonna be teaching me a hell of a lot of valuable lessons. So I'm getting knocked over my head just to teach y'all stuff. All right. Cause a lot of times I get in the Most High's way for him judging people who have done things to me because I want to get it. I want to take the Most High shoes sometimes and wear them. And I just want to wear them out because vengeance is the Lord's. I can't do such a thing. If I do, he's going to judge me before he judged them. You better listen to what I'm telling y'all. He's going to judge me before he judges them. Okay? And I literally saw it happening to me. Okay? So there was things that was done to me from people I don't even know. Right? And I'm ready like, I need to go get back at that. They sitting there, they revving up their cars at me. They revving up their engines and they doing this and that and that third. Let me go show them my chest. You know what the Most High was trying to tell me? He kept telling me, yo, if you don't sit your silly ass down right now, hey, bro, I'm telling you, the Most High is gangster, dog. And you know what, though? I'd rather ride with him and ride behind him. And it's better that way because I know how to play that part, too. I don't have a big brother. So that part probably partially one problem is I got younger brothers, okay? I'm always used to being a big brother. And one thing I had was uncles and bullies. But I fought all them niggas back, though. You see what I'm saying? mainly because I was hard-headed. I ain't never learned no lesson. My uncle told me, say uncle, say uncle. How many times a week he got to tell me that? I don't know. Because I'll smack him in the back of his head again, right? Hard-headed. There you are. You're always crying. And nobody's going to come to my defense because they know that I'm that I'm not operating right. I'm talking about as I was a child, okay? I really was like that. And I kind of got, I'll tell you, I got, when I was younger, I got beat up a lot, all right? Give me $1 with you. I didn't understand what a bully was, but I did understand the pain, okay? I understood the pain. I understand when you get punched in your stomach and you can't breathe, and you realize it's because of something you did. You know, it's all started in the first grade for me, right? I had to learn hard lessons myself, right? It's fair. It's fair. But did I really learn? No, man. This life was a course for me, right? But I learned incrementally on the way up. You know, I used to think that you know, you could do things, clip people and laugh and all that because you want to have a good time, but you want to have it on somebody else's expense. Till that joker turn around and punch you in your stomach, you didn't see it coming. Why? Because you literally think life is a joke. You think it's a game. You don't think there's any consequences. That's what happens to the narcissist a lot of time. You understand? Now, I'm telling you experiences from when I was young. We have familiarities with people who are grown-ass people who should know better, but they don't. And they keep going. And it's like, the Lord's going to do something to you. If you don't stop doing this, and you say this and you say that, and the Lord ain't going to do nothing, and you're wrong, and if anything, the Lord's going to take my side, and blah, 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 right? Right? Isn't this what a narcissist does? Well, the Lord probably wouldn't like when you was like this and that and the third, and it's like, dude, none of these things match up because you initiated the problem. I put my foot down to solve certain things, and you pointing finger at the solving. You ain't pointing no fingers at the problem. You're not acknowledging that you initiated the issue, right? So whenever it's like that, and you want to point fingers and say, oh, the Most High is going to judge me? The Most High is going to judge me? No. At this point, all I got to do is leave it alone, put it in the Most High hands, and you're done. You are finished. And you need to tell the Most High, Lord, however you want to handle this, handle it. You don't know how he might want to handle certain things, and you don't know why he might go to a certain extent of handling it. Because he might remove people out of your life by death and say, you know what, this is the last time I'm going to let this person not only not touch my anointing and do my prophet no harm, but I'm just going to take them out of here, period. Because I see what's coming down the line, down the future. Number one, you're never going to get it. You don't understand that this person's only going to climax with their narcissism. So what he's going to do is he's going to meet them at the end of the line. So you pray about it one time, you put it in his hands. He might just do you a favor, like a lifetime favor, and remove those people completely. A lot of times that's not what he's going to do, but I seen them do that. Okay? And it happened right in the church. Jezebel fell dead right on her face. She kept coming up against the Most High's children, right? My pop was a bishop of the church, and my mother, she was also a pastor of the church. She ended up stepping down, though, okay? Because she understands the Bible in ways that we were never taught. You understand? She stepped down from her position for a lot of reasons. But for what she said is because she understands about, you know, the leadership role in the church and all that. She's like, oh, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, I ain't know it either, right? None of us really knew, right? Because for so long, my mom was a pastor, dog. You understand? Like of a church. My dad's church at that, right? But my dad's the bishop. So it wasn't what you think. Like she gets to stand up there and play boss and all this. Nah, we were already dealing with a Jezebel that thought she was running the church. You understand that? And she was trying to play first lady and moving like my mom's out the way. Dog, nigga, what you doing? This lady done had her car blown up, house burnt down, beat up, ran over by cars. All kind of shit happened to her for messing with this family. Ain't that crazy? And I can't even, hey, listen, it can't even be incriminating because the bitch is dead. But you can only imagine You feel me? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But sometimes you got crazier things than that. And sometimes the Most High, he's so hell-bent on not letting people play with his. Sometimes he might let his just get you. Right? And in my youthful indiscretion, right? I've seen how the Most High has utilized me, my brother, my sister, you know, like this. See, it's 6 of us, right? It's 3 girls, 3 boys. The oldest is my sister. Then I'm the second oldest, okay? So I ain't got no older brother. She's supposed to be my older brother. She kind of was my older brother, so I got 14, and I beat her ass because I had to, because she tried to embarrass me in front of all my friends outside. So we had to get it in outside, right? Not really real, but my sister was a tough guy. You understand? She was the tough guy of the block. You know what I'm saying? Her name Mika. So, yeah, you better watch out. Her Mika beat up all her friends. All right? Mika gonna beat you up. If I got bullies in school, I go get my big sister Mika and sit there like how I'm about to tell you how I'm gonna do with the Most High. So it's better to be that like that. And I had the uncles too, the ones that beat me up and all that. Mind you, most of the people who beat me up back in the day came to my defense. Came to my defense first. Why? Something about this relationship of them keeping me in the chokehold, Most High, won't come to your defense after he beats you down, right? So you really feel the closer to go get that person because you know what that person could do. You understand? And that's what it's like to be the child of the Most High. And you can't play with them, doc. You can't play with me too much. When I tell you, and this is why they mad. This is why they mad. They mad when we get obedient because now you know if you do these things, you're not getting away. Your judgment won't be postponed. You understand? You ain't really got that much time to continue getting away like you think you're going to get away. So sometimes these people, they realize what they did only because they might have a bad day that transpires after they messed with you and they knew they was wrong. And now they want to come around and play nice and try to be nice. But guess what? That's cool. You're forgiven because we already have a forgiving heart, but your judgment is not over. And quite frankly, we in judgment day. I'm afraid to tell a lot of people he's going to kill you if you don't repent for your sins. Stop worrying about what you did and if you can make shit up for us and this, that, you better worry about you being obedient the same way we being obedient or he's going to kill you, dog. This is the reason why it caused you to come up against us in the first place because you were disobedient and you were an advocate of Satan, the devil. Okay? So if you keep being that part, the Most High is just going to take you out anyway. Okay? So that's going to be the ultimate judgment. He's doing these little things to you to show you that he actually exists and he holds his down. And he's somebody that you don't want to play with. So why not just get on board and do what you're supposed to? That's why I said, take it from me, a hard nigga that been bopped over side his head multiple times by the Most High, dog. Do you understand what I had to go through because of the surgery? And I had a pain in my neck, right? But that wasn't just it. From the IVs that was put in me, I had IVs put in me so many times, started swelling up some of my veins. I ended up helping a friend move yesterday, and I started feeling this numbness in my arm. And I'm like, yo, this must be because of, it seemed like it was like a small blood clot or something, right? But there was these people that drove down the street, okay? One after another. They revving up their cars and this, that, and the third. And, you know, a lot of people been riding by here, like I've been telling y'all before. Trucks, cars, and I don't know, some of them stopped right in the front of my crib and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I know what you're doing, but, like, what are you really doing? Do you even know what you're doing? You have no fucking clue what you're doing, do you? Because all I got to do is ignore you and put this shit in the Most High hands. You might run out this neighborhood, bang out. Bang out. But not if I fall or reciprocate that negative energy. As I was telling y'all, the supernatural ability is going to help you get all this done. Christ can't work for you if you're still trying to work for yourself. So let me tell you what. I got angry and I wanted to show my chest. I wanted to show my teeth. The angrier I got, my veins started turning black, dog. my neighbors, they saw this shit. I'm like showing them like, yo, what the hell is going on? They're like, I don't know. They grabbed my arm and shit. They seen it. My my veins were turning black. I had 2 veins turning black. It looked like someone injected me with antimatter or something. Dead ass. And I could feel the pain. It felt like poison in my arm. It didn't happen now. It went away. But it went away when I calmed down. That was the Lord telling me to calm down. If you don't, before it was my throat. If I yell at them, I'm going to feel pain in my throat. So now he's trying to tell me, he's trying to show me something that I just quite wasn't getting it, because I had the ability to want to lash back on my own. But this ain't what this is about, right? This ain't what it's about. And I know a lot of y'all already understand, okay? I'm just letting you know your boy getting caught up to speed when it comes to that. Otherwise, if I ain't obedient, he gonna kill me before he killed them, dog. He will literally let you die. Do you understand that? That's what I'm saying. Most High will even let you die, dog. Or he will put you through so much pain that can be unbearable that you're going to get it right, bro. So I seen what he was doing. I'm like, yo, I don't want no smoke. What I just went through, I don't want it. And that was just for him to show me something so I can tell y'all something. Dog, I don't even want no smoke, bro. You understand? So think about it. Because they want to piss me off. He don't care about what they doing. He know what they doing. He probably sent it. You understand? Now he watching me. What you gonna do? Because you gotta get this. And he's telling me why. Because we are in the season of the beast right now. When we go into the season of the dragon, because what he gave the dragon the power to kill, dog, that means he could kill us too. Why would he be trying to teach me and say, yo, you better get this right? He wouldn't be making these lessons for me so severe if he didn't know that he set the dragon up to even be able to kill me. Because if I don't receive this spiritual abilities, this spiritual power, bro, then you really up against it with no power. You see what I'm saying? You still gotta receive the power of Christ to be able to go against these things. If you don't got it, it's finito, dog. You understand? So he's teaching me something. You probably like, what did you mean about the season of the beast, season of the dragon? Well, this is the season we got to learn. You see the beasts, right? But they ain't able to harm you right now, right? You said, oh, they can't touch us and this and the third. Okay, but in the next season, they will be able to. But this is why you got to learn this shit so you don't perish for the lack of knowledge. So what are you supposed to do? I'm giving y'all what you're supposed to do. It's part of the keys of the universe to be protected by this frequency to get you to the wilderness. Now, whatever that's about, it don't matter where we go or this, that, and the third. You just need to do these things, okay? Now, I must have pissed the Most High off, right? I probably been pissing him off. But I know when I be pissing him off for real, because he started to get real chatty. Because I'll be like, well, why this and why that? And then all of a sudden, he just start answering every single question. One after another, dog. Having full-blown conversation with this mug. Me with questions, him with answers. Happened yesterday. It was like, yo, all right, you what? I'm going to tell you this one time. Let me tell you. Because if you ain't listening now, I'm going to put you through the experience. I'm going to put you through the experience as I'm telling you. I'm going to show you something, a little bit of something. You're going to know what it is. Then you're going to question it. And I'm going to confirm you. Yeah, that's what I was doing. And that's what will happen to you. But you gotta understand these things now. Because the same thing I could allow happen to you for these physical parts will be the same thing if you don't control that shit when that dragon is out. You're not using your spirit. You're using minds. And if you don't step outside yourself, then I can't use you. I'm going to go up against them. I'm going to use you. That's what I told you, right? And this is for me. You're telling me, because he's going to use me, I need to step outside myself, dog. Understand? So I can't. And it's the same for y'all. The first 144,000 that's going to receive this message, so you understand how he going to be using you, okay? So you know what he ended up telling me? He said, I need quietness and meekness out of you. And I heard the word meek before. You know, meek shall inherit the earth, right? So I was thinking like quietness. I'm like, yo, like whatever you want, man. Like As long as you don't kill me again or kill me or set me up. Because, bro, I like I said, forget dumb people. He knows that I know I smack the dog shit out them. It don't matter. If I'm being disobedient to him right now, there's nothing I can do. You understand? And he will let them get me if he wanted. So what am I supposed to do? He ain't gonna do it though. He'll do it. He'll do you, right? I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you what happened yesterday. And there was people around me all day yesterday. So I got people that can attest to my experience, my nigga. They like, yo, is this really happening? Nigga, this shit is really happening, bro. So let me show you something. I want to look something up real quick because I want to show you what I looked up, right? I looked up the word, what does meek mean? Right? Now I ain't putting what does meek mean in the Bible. I'm just putting like just regular, what does meek mean, right? Let's put this up here. Check this out. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Watch this. What does meek mean? Boom. Right there. You see it? All right. If you read the screen real quick, it says quiet, gentle, and easily imposed on, and submissive. You know somebody was imposed on you, though, but you being quiet about it? They're imposing, though. They're imposing. They're driving in cars. Look at them. I'm about to smack dog shit out of him. This is what he told me to be, right? Check this out. It said, let me see something, right? Because yesterday, I looked it up in my phone and it said something about provocation. It said in provocation, it said something about provocation in the other one, right? I don't know why this definition didn't bring up everything else. Because it says something about provocation or something too. I just want to see if that's in there. Okay, check this out. All right, check this out, right? You see this? All right, look at the screen again. I'm going to shut that down just a little bit. I'm seeing a heck of a lot more here. This is getting a little interesting. But I'm going to also look up provocation too. Bro, what's going on? All right, it's not trying to. It says, blessed are the meek. I hate the fact that they use the word in the Bible. Stop just going to the Bible. Just give me the daggone term, bro. All right, it says, enduring harm or injury with patience and without resentment. It was basically saying without complaint, right? In the other one. Didn't I just endure harm and injury, right? And I'm supposed to go on with it about without complaint. But then it also says something with provocation, right? So let's look up the word provocation. Because you didn't see that right here. But in the other definition I looked at yesterday said provocation, right? I don't know why this does this. What does provocation mean? Because this is what he wanted me to see. So I'm telling you right now, this is what you need to see as well. Now that wants to be slow. We getting ready to go out here and we going to jack somebody for their Apple computer, duck. It's like, let me stop. I'm mad. I'm like, yo, we don't got time for this. Come on, we trying to do a lesson. All right? So, Lord, can you please, like, help this out real quick? You know, patience is a virtue. But if y'all don't get this patience for this to understand what I'm getting ready to pull up right here, then you're going to miss something. This is crazy. It's really acting really weird right now. Come on, dog. What the heck is going on? Okay, hold up. It's literally my computer doing this right now. Provocation. What does provocation mean? Right here. Maybe he testing my patience right now. Whatever. Right? Let me tell you something about him. It took 2,000 years before he actually even wanted to explain to y'all how this truth actually goes. So you think these couple of seconds means anything to him? Oh, he's very patient when it comes to him giving y'all this information, giving it to me even. So I'm gonna be patient with him. La da 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 da. You ready? Ready? Whenever you ready, man. All right, check it out. Look at the screen. It says action or speech that makes someone annoyed or angry, especially deliberately, right? You should remain calm and not respond to provocation. He burst into tears at the sight of provocation. Why? Because people were in action was they were making him annoyed, making him angry, and they were doing it deliberately, right? I never even heard of the word provocation, okay? Till I seen it yesterday in one of the definitions that was describing the meek, and it was saying, and with provocation, and blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't know what provocation means. I looked that up, and it was like that right there, when they're purposely trying to piss you off, and you got to endure it without complaint. Without complaint. Without complaint. Listen, I'm telling my damn self this, bro. Okay? So, you know, that's why you got the greatest teachers in this world are the ones who go through the experience, nigga. Huh? So, I'm telling you, I'm going through this shit. And this is what he's showing me. This is what's coming out of it. He's the greatest teacher, bro. Because he's the king of experiences. He won't put you through the experiences. So if all you got to do is tell your testimony and give them the background elements of the explanation of how you getting and what you getting, dude, it's a lesson all in itself. Am I correct? Am I correct? So it's obvious Christ is working with your boy, right? All right. So what would I need a life for? About anything. Okay? He's making sure that I got these things understood so I could give them to y'all. Okay? Because we got to move in these levels. He wants you to do this now so you can practice with these things now. You'll get covered. If you practice with these things now, plus the fast and all that other stuff, you're gonna get your transformation. You're gonna need to be transformed before the dragon come out. Because the dragon come out, he allowed to kill. The beast is out right now, he's not allowed to kill. This is what he's telling me, dog. This is the season of the beast. The season that's coming next is the season of the dragon. The dragon could kill. You want to be protected. With what? With this knowledge. You understand? That's what I'm telling you. Okay? So he doing this to me. And he gonna prove to y'all, okay, what he's doing through me, because I'm going first. I'm going first, bro. And I don't know if I gotta do another 20 days to catch up to the 40, but the things that I've been doing to get back away from hearing toxicness, seeing toxicness and all that, it's increased my spirit level again. And now I'm able to get, nigga, real downloads all day. The energy is crazy right now. It feels like, I feel like when I was on the fast, 20-day fast, even though I've been eating, I still carried that energy with me. As long as you don't allow toxins back in your body, negative energy, or reciprocate negative energy to dilute that spirit, they're trying their best to dilute it. And the only way, when you know how it's going to dilute, when you try to step up and say, yo, I'm about to, you about to do what? You that's what Christ like. You about to what? I thought I was using you. So you not doing nothing right now. Because you do something, you know, I'm gonna pull my spirit back. I never told you that you was doing it. I told you that I was gonna do it. Right? That's what he told me. But see, that would be me fighting with Christ. You think I'm gonna fight with Christ? Let me see if y'all can even see. All right. That's crazy. The veins are not black right now. But they were like black as hell, dog. You know what I mean? You know, you can really see my veins, so they popped out and shit really good. You know what I'm saying? It's just that was a very scary thing, dog. Look, I had to double check again today. Like, yo, you feel me, bro? Because I'm telling you right now, I was just going to let it be, because I was not going back to the hospital. Lord knows I don't want to go back there. Lord knows I don't want to go back there. So I had to say, you know what? I'm good. I'm good if I'm good. I'm good if I'm obedient. You see? Why? Because your life going to be on the line. So you're going to have to be obedient to this structure, or it's going to be over for you in the season of the dragon. Finito. Right? You get that? It's over. So we don't want it to be over. We didn't do all this to end up dying. That's why I said, for y'all that barely watch my videos and all that, like, what's wrong with you, dog? Shout out to the ones who do. Y'all understand and you know it's in your spirit. But some of the ones who just be, he ain't, they gonna die over hate, jealousy, and envy, dog. I don't give a damn how big these people's views is and this, that, and the third. I shall not envy them. I am the Son of Man. I wouldn't want nobody else's life, dog. I have a job to do already that is not theirs. Sometimes, if you think that I wish to trade places with somebody, right? Well, that's when this shit look like it's getting too heavy for me. And it's like, oh, you really think so? Well, maybe you need to find out what it's like to even be called to this position, because you would crumble. So I ain't trading it, because I know for a fact you couldn't deal with this shit. It'll kill you. So you don't want to trade. All right? I know you don't. Because people looking at views. Nigga, bruh. I'm looking at spiritual capabilities. Fuck views. I'm looking at transformation. Being one of the transformers to transform. You niggas think that you think that it's good to be the first right now when it's the first shall be last shall be first. Okay, well then damn, then the same people that be saying that be looking at people like us like we got jealousy with these niggas. Like, no, if it ain't over, what you think is coming next? Ain't there something coming next? It ain't over yet. That means Mug's been on already. So those were the first. Well, they gonna be last, dog. That's what I'm saying. So why the fuck would I want to trade my first place that's coming up? So don't never think that I want somebody else's position. Don't ever think that I'm trying to be like anybody else. Nigga, I'm the Son of Man. I gotta do this job. This job is way above your head, dog. I'm getting this shit done for Christ. Your little positions don't matter. I know how you might look at me or view me because you looking at views, nigga. But I got some people over here that's looking at the spirit and they understand. I would never trade places with anybody. Why? Because the Lord called me to do this job. And I'm going to fulfill it. For my life, I'm going to fulfill it. They ain't got nothing to do with what the y'all niggas is doing. So understand it like that. Because I know people paint pictures out here well because they want themselves to seem like they somebody, but they're not. And the Lord's going to prove that shit very soon. And if you ask me, it's going to be in the season of the dragon. Like, damn. Like, man, you really waiting for that? Because we already in the season of the beast. Man, he's showing me, telling me right now. Y'all, does it ring a bell? Does any of this ring a bell, what I'm saying? Okay. So if I wasn't vindicated now in the season of the beast, then I guess it's the season. Obviously, because I'm gonna have what I need to have. If I got what I need to have to go up against him, you don't think vindication come with that, dog? You think nigga, you probably be dead. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about if niggas gonna catch you, gonna be dead. You won't even be covered. You're gonna perish for the lack of knowledge. That's when they gonna start dying. I couldn't call it, but dude, what is else left? I'm telling you, I'm only telling you what he's telling me, bro. He's giving us a practice season with the beast, in which he allowed this shit to happen too. But he also allowing the dragon to come out. It's crazy how the same person that's letting the dragon out is the same person telling me how to defeat it. But he's doing it for a reason. It's almost like, all right, I'm going to let my pit out. But dog, don't move too fast. Don't move too sudden or he might jump up on you. He might bite you. It's my dog. I know my dog. And y'all my peoples. But my dog about to get out free. I'm about to let him out. He going to run around the house. Don't move too fast. Don't talk too loud. Because my dog is crazy. And he might bite you if you scare him a little bit. You understand? Like if you scare him, if I scare him, he's going to put his head in the ground. If you try to scare him, he's going to bite and rip you to shreds. Because he's under my command. But sometimes it could be happen in a fraction of a second. That fraction of a second is going to come from your response. And I might not be able to do nothing for you. I mean, I'm just giving you a perfect analogy. And I've been in many of those situations where my own homeboy had to do that. Dog might jump on you. You'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, be still, dog. Don't even move. Dude's dog sitting right there. Ground. He'd be like, yo, calm down. Get over here, killer. Killer. Get down. Killer, look at him one time. Down. You literally got 1 second to move. Go ahead. Bark back at the dog. Go ahead. His dog is serious, isn't he? He trained that dog how to kill, didn't he? You know it too, don't you? All right, so what you want to do? You understand that? So what else did I want to tell you? So first of all, you already know that you are pre-protected if you are obedient, okay? And that's going to give you that aura of peace. What's going to help you, though? That's what I'm saying. That's why you're going to have to do this fast, bro. You're going to have to fast. Nigga, your life is dependent on this ish. Imagine if you were completely infected or infested your body with, say, parasites to the point where you could die. Your world is being infested with parasites, parasitic, energy, where it will kill you from the outside in, inside out. Wouldn't matter. You got to detox. It's almost like detoxing from the body of the world. Those parasites, they ain't gonna want. They can't. There's no attraction. They feed off of negative energy. They feed off darkness. This is why parasites live in the dark. They don't need light to live. You understand? They grow in the dark. They survive off the dark. And we know spiritual demonic parasites, they feed off negative energy. Okay? And the best negative energy that they love to eat off of is one that comes from one of the ones which y'all will call a chosen one of God's children, the ones that serving the Lord and this, that, and the third. Why? Because it takes a lot of energy out of you to get that from you versus them. He eating crumbs all day with these sinful people. If y'all give it to him, that's like a whole meal. Because it took a lot to get that out of you. So if he get it out of you, it's a lot. It's more than you think it is. A hell of a lot more than you think it is. And it's making you a hell of a lot weaker than you think it is as well. He's slick as a mug. Because you're not going to notice it. It's like, you ever have a BMW versus a Ford Focus? Your Ford Focus might lose a spark plug. You're going to feel that. Dang, my joint getting rough. You might lose 2 spark plugs in your Beamer. And mugs get in there and like, yo, this thing smooth as a whistle. This joint smooth as a mug. It's hard to tell because of the quality of the machine. So you really don't understand the juice you're losing until it's boom and it costs you a lot. You understand? So these are the analogies I got to give you. I'm telling you, look, he's working with me. You're going to understand this. I'm going to help you protect yourself from the next season of the dragon. In that protection, you're going to receive the Spirit of Christ. You're going to receive the transformation. You're going to receive the key to the damn universe, dog. You understand? So call this Keys to the Universe Part 10 if you want. Because we're going to get back to that. And I'm going to do number 9 and I'm going to do number 10. Because it's two separate joints, man. And with number 10, I'm going to add something in there extra for the fellas. But it's going to have to come with more discipline. Why? Because it comes with many women, dog. It does. How do you think Jesus got women washing his feet with her hair, dog? A lot of women will be willing to do that type of shit. You have no idea what this does. Semen retention got nothing on this. That's what I'm telling you. Oh, but you're gonna have to be on semen retention too. Anyway, when you're in this fast, you are not pleasuring anything of the flesh. Anything. Okay? Any desire of the flesh, you're dropping it. Okay? Whether it's going for the 20 days or the 40 days. I'm thinking we might have to do 40. But let's start with 20. We could pick back up. But we ain't got much time to do this, dog. All right? Because remember, that 6/20/2026, that did start the season of the beast. All right? So we don't got much more time for the season of the dragon. Hey, look, say what you want to say. I know it sounds like a good story and I could just make shit up, make shit come together. Nigga, do you hear the shit that Christ is telling me to tell you? Can you, does it make sense? That's all I want to know, if it makes sense. If it makes sense, then roll with it. Because it's going to protect you anyway. What did I say here that's wrong? Fasting and praying, that's wrong, right? Keep yourself from negative and toxic energy. Listen, we're going to say, oh, we know we've been here. Nah, you ain't know you need to do that until your damn life depend on it. And you ain't got no more time to play with it. Because you ain't did no 20-day fast. No 40-day fast. None of you, really, for the most part. And I'm not talking about, oh, I did a 40-day fast of eating straight vegetables or eating fruit or drinking shakes and all that. Nigga, nothing. Nothing but water, dog. Or some juice here and there, right? Okay? We're going to rock out the Jesus special. We going to. And I'm just trying to make sure with him, and he ain't responding to me like, dude, we got to do the whole 40 or not. He ain't telling me to tell y'all that y'all got to do the whole 40. I'm telling you, if that's what you want to do what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do it. I'm feeling like I'm obligated to do it. If you see the position in the task, everybody else that had to do certain things, who was it? Moses, Elijah, did Enoch do it? I don't know. But there were several characters in that Bible that had to do this 40-day fast. Jesus did it because it was for their leadership, their discipleship, and for their healing, to be able to heal, to be able to have supernatural ability, the powers and all that. They're the ones that did it. It don't make sense to you? Why ain't nobody else follow out there rules? It took 2,000 years for us to figure it out. Oh, this is probably how they got it. Jesus ain't start doing no miracles till he did a 40-day jaunt, bruh. All right? So do you want to do it or not? Because if you do it with me. I'm going to do it. By the time this nigga come out, I'm kicking his ass. Period. All right? And you're going to be covered. First 144,000 that want to receive this message, come holler at your boy. Don't tell me you got it from somebody else. Because you didn't get it. Christ gave it to me, and I gave it to you. You either listen to it or you don't. So now how important do we look over here? Who want to trade places over here? Not I, dog. Not I. Because I look at most of these people out here, y'all going to die, fool. Because you constantly try to ignore me, dog. And that's not going to do you well. It's not. I told you I'm the advocate with Christ. I'm the one he's using today, 2026. It's not Jesus Christ you looking for. Whatever you think his name is, bro. Wake the fuck up. Jesus is not here to give you this information so you could get the transformation. I am. So you going to listen or you not? Because that's going to be up to you. And your life is going to depend on that. That's up to you. Do you believe it or you don't? Okay? Because I'm all you got right now. Do you understand that? How far would you have gotten without this? Huh? How far do you want to get? We don't got, I'm telling you right now, we ain't got time, bro. Do you want to jump aboard to be on this? Because I know we're going to pick up that 144, dog. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? I got a couple soldiers that's rocking with me that's like, yo, dog, that makes way too much sense. It does, don't it? But I ain't the one that made it make. This is what he's saying, dog. I just can hear him. I can hear him, dog. Don't you want to be around somebody like that? Or you think I'm fucking lying? Then you're fucking dead. Simple as that. So, understand, bro. Son of man, hello. How many times I tell these? But they ain't doing what they're supposed to do. And guess what? You ain't helping out on his task. He might allow you to be blinded by these words because you really don't believe it. And with you having that lack in that faith in that part of these words, see, the power is in the words. In the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was with God. I'm giving you a word right now. You ignoring it. The power is in these words. Do you want it or you don't? That's up to you, man. Till next time. It's your boy Don Illuminati, the son of man. Peace and one love.